November 7, 2023. A fair trade. This is from 2 Corinthians 6. Who wrote 2 Corinthians?
Paul.
Paul. Who did he write 2 Corinthians to?
The worship house of Corinth.
Yep, and to us today. Okay, it's for us today,
Yeah.
for modern day Christians too. And it's a letter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A fair trade. We want to show that we're God's followers. We keep on following Him. We follow God in troubles. We follow Him in hard times. We follow Him in worries. We follow God when people beat us. We follow Him when they put us in jail. We follow Him when they get together and shout at us. We follow Him when we work hard. We follow Him when we don't get sleep at night. We follow Him when we're hungry. We follow Him when we do what's right. We follow Him when we understand. We follow Him when we wait quietly. We follow Him when we're kind. Okay? Siki, when do we follow God?
At night and morning and outside and every day. Every day they pray to Jesus. And
Yeah. When Paul gives specific examples, okay? Some of these are kind of fruits of the Spirit, like, hey, when we're kind, when we're
also
understanding,
until and
when we're quiet.
every day they
Yeah.
pray.
Also, Paul mentions when he's being crucified for Jesus, he's saying, yeah, we need to follow God. Even if we get put in the jail for Jesus, we follow God.
I said that.
Yeah, you did, Ziki. Paul gives some really good examples here. Okay, let's move on. We will follow God's Holy Spirit. We follow God with true love. We follow Him by telling the truth. We follow Him with His power. How do we follow God, Ziki?
With His power.
With power, with true love,
Yeah.
and by telling God the truth.
Yeah.
Okay? If anything, if nothing else, we got to be honest with the Holy Spirit, even if we're not honest with ourselves. We tell God the truth. We are true, Paul wrote, but people think we lie. People know us, but they treat us as if they don't know us. We are left for dead, but we keep living. People beat us, but we're not killed. We are sad, but we always show our joy. We are poor, but we make many people rich. We have nothing, but we have everything. We are not keeping our love from you, but you're keeping your love from us. So let's make a fair trade. I'm talking to you as if you were my children. Open your hearts wide too. Paul's making a challenge to the believers in Corinth, Siki. He's saying their hearts are closed, okay? And they're missing out on the Holy Spirit. They're missing out on God's love. And he's saying, open your hearts. Let's do a fair trade. Open your hearts. Don't get tied down with people who don't believe in God. Can right and wrong fit together? Can light and darkness be together? Do Jesus and Satan agree? Does a believer agree with someone who doesn't believe? Is God's worship house the same as idols' worship house?
No.
No, it's not. It's totally different, Siki. The church and the idols' worship house, they are not the same. We are God's living worship house. God said long ago, I live with them. I will walk among them. I will be their God. They will be my people. Do you remember where that's from, Ezekiel? Where did we read that?
Paul.
I will live among them. I will live with them. I will walk among them.
I think that
I will be their God. They will be my people.
God?
Okay? That's similar to what Ruth said. Okay? It's not exactly what Ruth said, but it's very similar to what Ruth said to Naomi. Okay? Come away from other people. Don't be different, says God. Don't get near anything bad. What does Paul asks us to keep away from?
Don't go away from God and do not follow Satan.
Okay? Paul wrote, don't go near anything that's bad. Okay? Siki, if you see something that's bad, stay away from it, right?
I told that to you.
Yes, you do. You stay away from things that are bad. Paul wrote, then I will welcome you. Paul's saying this is what God's promised to us. Don't get near anything bad, then I will welcome you. I will be your father. You will be my sons and daughters. The next one